Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me for morning coffee. Hey, it's not always good for somebody to be regarded as silly or, but there's nothing wrong with being happy. And I'm not talking about being giddy or manic, but there's nothing wrong with you having a general feel of happiness. In fact, there's studies. There was a study called the Happiness Study, in fact, and it studied about 60 people with a rotating crowd over, I don't know, I think it's been going on for 50 years now. There was even a couple of presidents involved in it from back in their college days. And so the idea of being happy is you wake up with a positivity. You wake up with an idea that today is going to be a decent day. And that actually has metabolic effects for you. It has positive effects for you. There have been enough information on this that it relieves stress. It makes your day go better at work. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can do this. One is to just get up in the morning and the first thing you do is go, man, I'm excited about today. Or, wow, what a day, And I know that this may sound even silly, right? But there is something metabolic that happens when somebody goes to a football game or a basketball game or goes sees their kids or grandkids do a violin concerto thing. I mean, when you look at your life, hey, hi gang, hi Elizabeth. Hey, when you're doing life, when you're doing things that you need to do for yourself, wouldn't it be better to have a little bit of positive attitude about it? So, in our world, it seems that mental health is at risk more than it ever has been. And I don't just mean by numbers of people. I mean by percentages. Okay, so you'd think, with all this awesome technology, why wouldn't we be going around looking at all the miracles and taking pictures of them and selfies with them? Okay, why wouldn't we? Don't know. There's a lot of people out there that are pumping out angst and frustration and other stuff on videos. But that doesn't need to be you. You make a decision that's best for you, not for what other people are shoulding, coulding, woulding all over you for. But you make a decision to be happy. It is both that simple and that complicated. So when you decide that you're going to be happier, it literally changes the chemistry in your brain. Okay, let me give you an example. When you're afraid, when you're in a dark space, when you're alone and you're afraid, the chemistry in your brain changes because it's supposed to. That's what kept us from being eaten by saber-toothed tigers or killed by something else. So we don't live there, but we have a lot of people that are trying to pour that stuff into our head. No, you don't have to let them. You can decide to watch something different, to know about something different, if that's your defense. I don't mind watching the news. I don't let it pollute me. Okay? But what I'm saying is that we all have a chance to have better days, and more better days than bad days, simply by starting off with some light, some love. For me, I do my meditation and my listening to mindfulness music that I like every day because it helps me. I'm doing it because it helps me. I am suggesting that you find a practice that makes you happy. And so wishing you all the happy, happy, joy that you can stand, and a beautiful day. And if you're stuck, and if you can't seem to break the habit, and you can't seem to get out of it, like me, follow me, see what I do every day, And or you can reach my office, which is 603. Oh, sorry. Almost gave you my fax number. 207-232-1987 is my office number. I can be reached on timlharris.com. You can like, share, whatever. But again, I hope you have a happy day. I hope you have a lot of joy in your day. Namaste.